Thank you also for always being such a light in our house. Oftentimes Molly lives here, right? She's like one of our other daughters, and I just she's a pleasure to have around, and just something that really hits me is when I call the kids, come down, everybody. She's like always the first one to come down, right? She hears me and she comes, and the rest of them ignore me. It's just the way it is. So I just say, her parents have done well. Maybe her grandparents have done well. Whoever has taught her to listen to their parents, she's grabbed onto that. So that was great. And she's a good example to my younger daughters and even my older daughters in that regard. And I just she's such a pleasure to have around. And I pray that you have many blessed, that you're very blessed in your life. I pray blessings on you, that you continue to grow up healthy and strong. Blessed that you find a good husband that loves you, takes care of you all his life, and is a good man. And also that you're blessed with wonderful children that also follow and obey just like you do, and you will be the most happy mother if they are like that. So that's my blessings for you, and may you continue to go on and continue to do what you're doing. Just don't change, okay? All right. So Shabbat Shalom.
All right. I don't really have much to say either. Man. I thought I got it all out already. Oh, man. Anyway, thanks everybody for being here in person and online. It means a lot to me and my family. And I told Sid I was going to do this too, so. So anyway. Oh, thanks, man. Thanks again for everybody that was able to come and join us online or here. Ruben and Mine, you guys have been such great friends. Thank you so much for helping us through this walk. And letting our daughters become extra daughters to you as well. I mean, they're over here all the time, so. And I echo what Ruben said. Very proud of you. All right, I'm going to stop because I don't think I can do anything else. Thanks again.
I just wanted to say how great a friend Molly is. She's always happy and loves to play with us, and also with the little kids, and she keeps them and helps me whenever they're not cleaning the room. And yeah, well, yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to say Mazel Tov, Molly, and we're all very proud of you, and I wanted to say that I admire that you're very responsible, and you do a lot. Whenever you're here, you're always helping and you try to help me with the kids to get them to help clean. And you stay on track, and you're also really sweet to everyone when they're sad. And that's a really good thing because, people need support sometimes. And yeah, that's mostly, yeah. Okay. Anyways.
I just wanted to say that Molly is one of those people who just touches your heart. Like when you're sad or you like fall and scratch your knee, she's there for you. She's gonna be there to support you. She's that type of person that always makes you laugh and that never needs to fit in because she defines the word cool. And she's an awesome person with style and creativity, and she is amazing. I'm very thankful for her.
Would the grandparents like to say anything? Say a blessing for their granddaughter?
I'm not pressured. When you become a grandfather or a grandparent, you start to recognize what happens in your family as it changes. And I see in my granddaughter Molly so much of my daughters, and even before them, so much of my mother, and how the love that she has for other people. And I love her so much. And I thank you that you love God too, Molly. And I was so impressed with that study you did. That was very good. I was sitting there, what is she going to say about that? And it was very good. So bless you. Bless you, Molly.
Sure.
Okay. Well, it's just very proud of you, and I love you very much. And it's I'm just so emotional, but love you. Is there anyone else that would like to say anything? Say a blessing for Molly? Or is it my turn? Your turn.
Oh, your turn.
Okay. My turn. All right. Huh? Okay, Molly, this is a very joyful day for you. And it's the day when Miriam, your Hebrew name, steps into her role as a young woman of the covenant, taking her place in the generations, the Toldot of Am Yisrael, the people of Israel. Toldot is the name of this week's Torah portion, and it means generations, but it also means stories. And today, Miriam, you become part of that story. Before we enter the parashah, we must honor the name of our Bat Mitzvah, Miriam. This name carries two of the most powerful stories in scripture. Miriam is the prophetess, or the sister and protector of Moshe Rabbeinu, Moses, our teacher, who guarded him as a baby, led Israel in worship after crossing the Red Sea, and stood faithfully beside her brothers in the redemption from Egypt. And I think it's very fitting for you because you're also a very musical person, and you love to sing and dance. And we also have Miriam, or Mary, the mother of Yeshua, a righteous Jewish woman through whom God brought the Messiah into the world. To bear the name Miriam is to carry both courage and calling, protection and praise, obedience and destiny. It's the perfect name for a young woman such as you stepping into Torah and into faith. In Genesis chapter 25, verse 19, it opens, these are the Toldot, or generations, stories of Isaac. In Judaism, genealogy is not just a family tree on a chart. It's the storyline of redemption. Rabbinic literature says all genealogies exist for David and for the Messiah. Every family story, every matriarch, every patriarch, every challenge and triumph, all of it leads to the Messiah. Matthew understood the same truth. This is why the Gospel of Matthew begins, this is the genealogy of Yeshua the Messiah, son of David, son of Abraham. And Matthew does something unusual for the Bible. He includes the mothers in the line of Messiah, the women, because Israel and its women carry the promise forward. Now in Toldot, Rivka, another mother, another woman, feels the twins struggling in her womb. And God tells her, 2 nations are in your womb. The older shall serve the younger. And Jewish tradition sees Jacob and Esau as more than siblings, more than brothers. They symbolize 2 civilizations. Jacob is Israel, and Esau is Edom, which eventually became Rome. And this symbolic connection isn't obscure. It runs through Jewish commentary. Rome in rabbinic thought became the inheritor of Esau's spiritual legacy. And from Rome eventually emerged Christianity. Christianity grew out of the world that Rome created, just as Jacob and Esau grew from the same womb. 2 brothers, 2 paths, 2 destinies, yet still one family. For 2,000 years, the relationship between Jews and Christians has often resembled the struggle between Jacob and Esau. But Toldot doesn't end in hatred. It ends in reconciliation. When their father Isaac dies, the Torah records that Jacob and Esau, after years of distance and conflict, come together one final time. It says in Genesis 35:29, and Esau and Jacob buried him, their father. 2 brothers, different lives, different destinies, yet united to honor their father. This is what the prophets foretell, and what our sages in Judaism say, that at the end of days, Jews and Christians, the spiritual descendants of Jacob and Esau, will come together again, united to honor our Heavenly Father. The Mishnah describes what the world will look like as we near the coming of Messiah. Here is the full passage. In the footsteps of the Messiah, insolence will increase. The cost of living will soar. The vine will yield fruit, but wine will be expensive. The government will turn to heresy, and there will be none to rebuke it. The meeting place of scholars will be used for immorality. That's our colleges, I believe. The Galilee will be destroyed, the Gabalan deserted, and the dwellers on the frontier will wander about begging without pity. The wisdom of the learned will decay. Those who fear sin will be despised, and the truth will be lacking. Youths will shame the aged. The aged will rise before the young. A son will spurn his father. A daughter will rise against her mother. A daughter-in-law against her mother-in-law. A man's enemies will be those of his household. Upon whom shall we depend? Upon our Father in heaven. This is from the Talmud, Mishnah Sota 9:15. The rabbis call this era Ikvot Mashiach. This Ikvot, it's from the story of Jacob. It's from Jacob's name. And it means the footsteps of Messiah. And it means that when things seem darkest, redemption is closest. In Revelation, something remarkable happens. Something deeply Jewish and profoundly hopeful. The believers sing the song of Moses and the song of the Lamb. This is from Revelation chapter 15, verse 3. This could be two songs for two people, or one song for one people with two themes. A song where Moses, Torah, and the Lamb, Messiah, Yeshua, are in harmony. This is the song Miriam, you, Molly, have been raised with. To walk in the ways of Torah, the way Yeshua walked, and to hold fast to faith in Yeshua, the Messiah of Israel and the whole world. This is the heart of your parents. This is the heritage that you will now inherit. This is your Toldot, your story. And now, Miriam, as you become Bat Mitzvah, stepping into a life of Torah and faith, I want to close with one of the most powerful verses in the entire Brit Hadashah, New Testament, which describes the people who remain faithful in the last days. It says in Revelation chapter 14, verse 12, here is the perseverance of the saints, those who keep the commandments, the mitzvot of God, and hold fast to the faith of Yeshua. This is the path that you begin to walk today, the path of Jacob, the path of Yeshua, the path where faith and faithfulness walk together as one. May your life be a living Toldot, a story woven into the generations of Israel, grounded in Torah, filled with faith, and shining with the footsteps of our Messiah, Yeshua. Mazel Tov, Miriam, on your Bat Mitzvah. Shabbat Shalom.
Oh. Okay.
We have some more blessings.
Just last one. That was beautiful. It's hard to top that. But I just wanted to say that I had heard a lot whenever I was going to do my bat mitzvah that a person's Torah portion like reflects on who they are, right? And I had seen that a lot, so it always made sense to me. But when I like read Toldot, I was like, how could this reflect on Molly? She's such a beautiful person, and it's so like the betrayal. It was very sad. And then I heard your Drosh, and I was like, I understand now, because the way that you found such a beautiful lesson and such a kind story in something so sad was really beautiful, and it was a reflection of who you are. And I'm so proud of you. You did so well today. That's what I wanted. Yeah.
Once, going twice. You can say privately to Molly.